Hey guys, Mike here, and like I said, we were going to be doing a video on All for One, or One for All, not All for One. So we're going to be talking about All Might's quirk and whether it can be stable in the future. Now, I'm going to say no, and here's why. Because it is a stockpiling quirk, and you see what it does to Midoriya's body without training. Even though he naturally doesn't possess a quirk, his body shouldn't, like, do what it does now. I believe that... Okay, so, let me just, before I do anything, let me explain the origins of One for All. One for All was a quirk given by All for One to his younger brother, who he thought had no quirk. But it turns out he did have a quirk. He had a special, pretty useless quirk actually. A quirk that can stockpile other quirks. So All for One gave this quirk to this quote unquote quirkless boy, and the quirks mutated together and became more powerful. They became a new quirk. And like, One for All also transfers the power between these quirks over time. So for each user of One for All, it transfers the power from the previous user to that other one. So you would you think, oh, well, it's getting more powerful. That's a good thing. That means that villains would be unable to hurt him. Well, don't worry about the villains. Worry about himself and ignore that barking dog in the background. I'm not letting them in right now. I'm not gonna do it because they just sit there and turn their heads and look, and it makes me so mad. But yeah, it basically just gets so powerful. All Might wasn't even that far in. Like, he was not that far into the users, and his body just it decayed so much. Like, he had a muscled form, and then it just had that. Oh, that little scumbag. Okay, I see how it is. Yeah, let's do this. So yeah, we have all this. And just based on this logic, if it's getting more powerful each time it's used, then by all means, that would also mean that by, like, I don't know, the 20th user, it's going to be unusable. It'll just be unusable. Because of all the power that's just stockpiled into it. And the power doesn't go away as it's stockpiled either. It just, as it's used during the stockpile, it doesn't go away. It just stays there. Unless you transfer that quirk, it's just still there. So I believe the next user of All for One, or One for All, is going to be the last one. I don't believe there'll be any more, because he just won't be able to hold that power. And like All Might said with Midoriya, if he didn't train his body, his limbs would have blown off from just the power that was sent to them. So he would literally be ripping off his own limbs. I'm gonna be right back. I'm so fucking sick of this. I'm not even joking. Hurt back. I had to go outside, fucking do that, and anyways. Anyways, I've lost track of where I was, so I suppose we have no choice but to end the video. Tell me what you think. If you want me to do another one, just let me know. I'm actually exhausted right now. See you next time.